Hello everyone, this is Blake, WorksDB71. I'm back already again for my second video of the day. I might do a third one if I've got time. I'm checking the clock. Maybe I do. So as I said in my earlier video of the day, I got 2 Final Community Love Train packages come in, and this is my second one. This comes from a cool cat. Woo! That was fast. Hit the pause and maybe you can see Mr. Teddy Dibble's address. Vinyliciousness. I got a package out of the blue. Again from Teddy. Did not expect this to come at all. And I'm really enjoying the music that Teddy sends along. Very quick message, just says something about some good summertime music to listen to. 3 pieces that I did not previously have in my collection. One of them I had heard of the name, but I don't think I have any of his music. And we'll start with that since that's what I've got playing in the background. David Murray Octet. Oh, another cool thing. Of the 2 packages that showed up, it's so awesome to see records come back to me in Blake sleeves. It's kind of funny, but David Murray Octet on Black Saint. I've got a small collection of Black Saint releases that I'm building. You know, a lot of folks on the BC talk about, you know, the ECM label. Of course, you know Blue Note and you know Prestige, but a couple of labels that I've been really hip to in the past few months, maybe since the beginning of the year, has been this Black Saint label and another one that's closely associated called Soul Note. But we'll get to that some other time, I hope. David Murray Octet, as it says in the Octet, this was released in 1982. Performers on here include David Murray on tenor saxophone, Henry Threadgill on sax and flute, Ulu Dara on trumpet, Lawrence Butch Morris on cornet, George Lewis on trombone, Anthony Davis on piano, Wilbur Morris on bass, and Steve McCall percussion. Those are some names, some good mid to late 60s, 70s names. You guys that are following my foray into more modern, more free, more improvised, more spiritual jazz will be familiar with some of those names. Really good music. Late 70s, early 80s style jazz. Here we're getting back to, or back away from the big focus on fusion and complete, avant, free, improvised jazz to something with a little bit more structure, but man, has all of the good elements of the different jazz genres melded together into a very enjoyable piece of music. I have to admit, the first track on here, Home, too ballady for me. As I was listening to it, I kept getting that smooth jazz radio feeling, and I just wanted to skip it. But after that, after getting rid of that piece, probably forced on them by a record producer, although I wouldn't say that about Black Saint, but maybe it's just me. After that track, the rest of the tracks, what you're hearing now, Last of the Hitmen, very good, pretty much forward moving, swinging jazz like this. Lots of solos, lots of good group choruses and measures, I guess, of music. Really good stuff. Thanks very much, David. Thanks very much, Teddy, for properly introducing me to David Murray's octet home. Teddy says there's another release that came out a little earlier. I forgot the name of it. That is as good or better than this, so I will definitely be adding more David Murray to my collection. With that, he gives me some Charlie Parker. Now this is a, I'll take this out. This is a 2 LP set. I don't remember what the gatefold is. Oh yeah, lots of information. A bunch of recordings from the late 40s. I think Teddy told me this. Yeah, from the Dial recordings and stuff like that. Charlie Parker. He basically, he and Dizzy Gillespie, I believe, wrote the book on bop music, bebop, bop, coming out of the big band jazz kind of stuff. So we started going from big bands down to smaller groups, and then having each of the members of the group, or your front line, just play the hell out of everything that they could do. Technically, the virtuosity level was expected to be high. So that's the world that Charlie Bird and Dizzy and others created for folks like Miles Davis to get into and you kind of weave in and out of. There was a cool jazz phase that Miles allegedly helped create, but I seem to find Miles more in the bop arena than in the cool arena. And then of course you've got lots of other greats like Coltrane and hell, you just name all of the bop players from bop and hard bop players from the 50s and late 50s especially. So Charlie Parker 2 LP set. I've listened to one of the records. I haven't listened to both because I got sent out of town to do some work, but I will be coming back to that. So that was the second of the three, and the third one I dropped on second. I had to listen to the David Murray first because that was a new name and I wanted to get to it, but this went on second. Monk's Music, Thelonious Monk Septet. I had seen an image of this. I had never seen this. Very, very good stuff. We have Ray Copeland, trumpet. Gigi Grice, I don't know, Coleman Hawkins and John Coltrane on tenor saxes. Of course, Thelonious Monk on piano. Wilbur Ware on bass. Art Blakey on drums. And this was recorded, according to these notes, in June of '57. Hold on. Thelonious Monk, a Riverside release. This is one of the fantasy reissues, but I think an earlier one. Like this must be '80s, I suppose. Very, very good stuff. Some of the things I remember about this was listening. So as I'm learning, I've been reading a lot about some of the bigger players from this time and trying to see John Coltrane's progression from being a side member to becoming a leader. Listening for John in some of this music and hearing him in a very different mode than what a lot of us are familiar with hearing when Love Supreme and stuff like that came out. But oh man, this is very, very good. Highly recommended. Thanks again, Teddy, for that. So yeah, that was a good week last week with gifts. So thanks again, Teddy. I appreciate it very much. You know I do. The education that you give me and all of the other folks at the vinyl community. those that are watching you, very much appreciated. So that'll do it for this video. I'm already starting to, well, no, I started rambling 5 minutes ago, I bet, but you know how it is. So let's see if I can make it back for a third today. It might happen. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Thanks to you, Teddy, for sending me this very gracious gift. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye.